Hey, today I'm going to show you how to make this Skrillex laser. Reminds me of Skrillex. If it reminds you of anyone else, put in a comment and I'll throw it in the title, but this is the only person I can think of. But it sounds like this. Sorry for the low pass right there. But this, it sounds distorted when it's on its own, but when it's in a track, it sounds like in sicky. Fuck's sake, get rid of that. Nope. Okay, I don't know where it is. It's near the end somewhere. There it is. Nope. Oh god, this is fucking embarrassing. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Sub bass, guitar, art, bass. Shit, which one is it? Oh god, this is fucking annoying. There we go. Right. Okay, so because it's like really complex and I would not be able to remember this for the life of me, I'm going to walk you through it. So basically, oscillator 1 is an F square, formant square, sorry, on -24. With on bend plus and minus, and then WT and intensity are both pointing sort of to the left a little bit more than the left, you know, preference. And I'll talk about the pitch in a sec. And oscillator 2 is throat, I believe it's called dirty throat, yep, and that's just spectrum, and then the WT is sort of in the same as the last WT, just point to the left, and that's -24 as well. And then that's it for the oscillators. And then on the modulator, it is phase on 1, and it's up, pointing to the left, up. That'll be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 9, 9, 10. Take a pick. And then I think I got a tiny bit of white noise just to add background. Barely noticeable, but you know. Again, that's probably just preference. Most of this is preference. I'm making it out to make the raw sound. And it is the parabolic shaper which adds the distortion, I think. Yeah, so it kind of adds that like beef bottom body to it. I guess that didn't make sense, but it doesn't have to, because we're making lasers. And then routing both to a double notch, where it is middle resonance, and then cutoff is pointing towards the blue dot or filter, I suppose. And yes, so that's basically it. Just add classic. I was about to say tube then. Classic distortion, both in the middle, pointing up. And yes, and then the LFO is just this. Again, could be preference. Might sound a bit strange if you've got like a sine going on, but you know. So I put double because it's fast, but obviously you can change it up. So on 1/4, it's these. But then if you want these ones, it'll probably be a lot more, like 8 or 16. So yes, and then that goes on the double notch, and then you bring it around to sort of the, oh god, so if it was pointing to a D, I don't know, 11, let's say a 10, 11 to 1, 2, preference, and then it's on the throat from 1/2 to the right, so 1/2, you know, and then that's it, and then, oh, and it's on the modulator -0.10, so 10 cents. Is it cents? Yeah. Just kind of adds a little bit of a tail to the distortion, I guess. Oh, and then 6 is not important. 6 was just for this track, and it just kind of puts it up a 1 tone, I think the word is. It's just for this specific track, I think. I don't even think I used it. Yeah, I did. But then you can do that if you want to detune it, etc. So this tutorial was absolutely terrible, but you know, you got a nice sound, so it was worth it. Yes. And then you could put legato on it, which I didn't use. That's no point, and that's no point because I only have one voice, so they don't count anyway. Okie dokie. And then reset gate, which I didn't use. But if your sounds slightly different, this is probably why, because it's on a different restart via gate, so it makes it sound different. But yeah, thanks for watching, and go on my channel because I have loads of other tutorials which you might find cool. Yeah, bye.